Kingdom 362, playing on the Gun Muse, and what we're going to talk about is this is the actual official release of Master Mayhem, the T11 calculator. I know I've done a couple little small videos about this, but we needed to do some testing, and there's a lot smaller pool of people with T11s to test with. So it takes a little longer. We got to push it out, got to bring it back, got to put it back out again, got to bring it back. I think we got all the bugs worked out, guys. I've had nothing but positive for 7 days, and I personally used it during KVK with great effect. I was absolutely tickled. If you guys watch my live KVK feed, I went up against guys that had 1,000 more stats over me. I was in my C35 versus their C40, so I'm T11s versus their T12s. And while we weren't, I did win a couple defenses, but we weren't demolishing them, but the numbers look good. It's one of those things where we took a I think it's 1.1 billion this time, down to 800 million. Just throw the marches at them. It works great. Okay, so if you've never seen one of my calculators, guys, RogersRaiders.com, we build the best in-game calculators for Guns of Glory, Kings of Avalon, Z-Day, and State of Survival. Okay, there are a couple different Wolf-Out calculators out there. The best calculators, and the different variations of thinking, I have them all because I started most of them. I modified some of the ones that were a little older, like the meat shield ones, weren't done right. I fixed that one and then introduced that one called Tempted Death. But troop formation calculators for Guns of Glories, that is what we're talking about here. Okay, so T11s, I don't let you modify this because now the calculators are designed for your castle size. And Master Mayhem is a T11 castle. Spinebreaker 2 is for your T10s, and Spinebreaker, the original, is for T9s. Okay, if you got T8s and below, keep working on your castle because they've pretty much obsoleted them. While T8s are valid for bringing to KVK, they matter, especially if you're bringing in a whole crap load of T8 infantry. It's a really, really strong troop. It will kill C40 troops, especially under a mega. So, people instantly ask about the war. Look through my videos, guys. I just introduced the war talent for the Master Mayhem. There's a video for that. I will find it and link it in the comments below. Okay. While you're looking in the comments below, there is a join button as well as a subscribe button. They are two different things. The join button is $1.99 a month. You get access to private forums and other things, but more importantly, the money is 100% donated as a pass-through to my favorite military charities, and I appreciate everybody who has been clicking that join button. You don't have to. I don't hold anything back. There's nothing behind a paywall yet. I'm going to hold, I don't know that I'm going to put things permanently behind a paywall, but I am going to start letting the people who pay get earlier access to things. Like I got defensive tower formations that are coming. So if you want to be really kick butt in your defending your towers for KVK, I suggest you get down there, pay the $1.99 and get access to this new calculator that's coming out for that. I don't know when the release date on that is going to be. The math's done, the calculator's not. Two different things. Okay, so how to use a calculator, guys. Go get your Max March. That's with all your buffs, all your guard cards on. You've got your March cap and your stars in the right place on your airship. And if you've got your 5th star on your March cap in your airship, it is not in the right place. If you only have the last thing that you put a star on is your March cap in PvP. Having more damage in your troops is better than having more troops for PvP. In player versus environment, having more troops is better than having more damage. So if you were going up against, say, the Wolf, you would want your star on the March cap. If you're going up against other players, you want your star on the damage. Typically, infantry versus distance is going to be your first one to deal with. Watch any of my other videos. I actually dominate that topic on YouTube. So please watch those videos. I'm about to redo those series Not that there's anything wrong with the old series. I just can do a better production job and make a nicer video that I want to last for years. So I'm going to replace them with a higher quality production value. So you put your March cap in. All right. And it adjusts your March. It tells you how many T11s, how many cavalry, how much distance. So. And for each tier. I thought I was going to sneeze. Just didn't happen. And it's straightforward. I've cleaned up the page quite a bit from the previous calculators. I got to go back and do what I did to this one. This one looks much easier. A lot easier to read on a phone. The people that called me, or not called me, but messaged me, about how things are hard to read. I get it. I don't use a phone. You do, but I do check things on the phone. Make sure you go to the forums. If you got a thing, there is a topic specific to in the Guns of Glory app area. There is a topic for the Master Mayhem. Any bugs, typos, things you find, questions about why I don't have T4s through T1s in there, that's what you put in the forum there. You don't PM me. I'm not responding to no more private messages about why the calculator is built the way the calculator is built. It's not hard to put more numbers on a page, guys. There's a method to the madness. And simply asking the question is asking me to reveal some of my testing methods to the public. And that's not what I do. I reveal the result of the testing methods to the public. So I appreciate what you're doing. Make sure you click subscribe down in the bottom right-hand corner. And, guys, I really, really appreciate what's been going on here. Notice my new graphic there at the end, for my Gun Muse deal. Like I said, I'm stepping up my production game. I've gone full Hollywood on this stuff, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you.